We're at the home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. It's in downtown on the #1 main street in all of the United States. I'm with Dwayne Myers from Dynamic Automotive, one of the three. Do you call yourself partners, or how to co-owners, or people who run the place?
Owners, partners, friends, brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more like a brothers, because literally we help each other, and then 10 minutes later we're fighting, and then we're helping each other again. So I think it's more like brother. It's family.
Yeah, family. Family. It is a family.
Yep.
So you have been with Dynamic. How old is Dynamic as a company?
Dynamic just turned 30 in March. It turned 30. I've been beginning of June, 28 years.
Okay.
Yep. Nope. I came part-time, then went full-time, and what a journey.
Yes.
Big journey.
What a journey. 30 years is a lot in business. It's a lot anytime, but certainly operating a business that is successful enough that you guys have grown, even recently adding another location.
Yep. We just added our 7th store. First one outside of Frederick County, in Carroll County, in Sykesville.
Yeah.
Great add to the family. That location is a great add. Such a cool town. Reminds me a lot of Frederick. Much smaller though, but really nice people, very welcoming, great community, and that's what we like. We like to be in the community.
Now, do you guys typically look at established businesses to incorporate into Dynamic and take over, or do you, or like somebody maybe retiring or not doing it any longer, or do you like to search out your own space and start fresh?
Yes.
Any opportunity.
Well, we'll do anything, and I do believe this, and is depending on how much resources and how much time you want to put into it, we can make anything successful. But it really is I don't want to say easiest, because none of it's easy, but we enjoy finding a successful business, especially somebody that's at that retirement age.
Sure.
That very few have any succession planning, and we're able to help provide that for them. It helps us grow. They've already started, putting the seed in. They've worked their life building a business, and then if we're able to come in and actually complement that and keep that going, we enjoy that. And that seems easy, but it's
kind of a win-win, right? It's a it's a win for the community. It's a win for that person who's put a lot into it. And I don't know, I own a business. My kids don't want to have anything to do with it, so I understand. We've seen that time and time again, even here in downtown, with restaurant owners who don't have any future, and the kids are like, nope, we're not interested. So it's really good to find somebody who's going to move it forward the way you guys do.
Yeah, I tell you, we just had the grand opening a couple of weeks ago in Sykesville, and we had a big to-do, bunch of people there, but at the very end, the family that we bought it from actually showed up. And we had done a lot of renovations and really put our twist on it, but upgraded it but while respecting the way it was. And the owner, she actually told me, she came back in after they left, and she just said, Dwayne, I just want to tell you, we're so happy we sold it to you. And that meant the world to me, because I look at something like that, that's someone's life's work.
Personal.
It's very personal, as you understand, especially if they've spent their whole life, and then multi-generations have spent their entire lives. It's very, very touching and emotional, and that was pretty cool, because she had many options, and she chose us, and we're very thankful. But it's nice that she was too.
Of course.
After the fact tells you everything.
Yes, it does. And it's kind of like selling your house. A lot of that is probably stuff they wanted to do along the way and just never got around to. And so, when somebody keeps that and respects it and all of that, that's amazing. But still has to bring it up to speed in the Dynamic way, because you guys, are miles ahead of a lot of these different places. We love that you're locally owned. Now, your background is interesting. So you were in the military.
Yep. I was a tank mechanic in the Army.
Tank mechanic. Could you still fix a tank?
Some actually, a lot of the vehicles they had then, they've been upgraded and modernized, but it's still the same ones.
There's YouTube. There's always YouTube.
They didn't have that when I was in the Army.
I know. I can fix anything off of YouTube maybe, but yeah. And then you retired from the military, or you
didn't retire? No, I served my time that I originally signed up for.
Okay.
And then when I got out, I actually went from tanks to heavy duty. I went to work on tractor trailers.
Okay.
Yep. And then while I was doing that, one of the reasons I went in the Army was I didn't have money for college.
Right.
And so I went in the Army, had a bunch of friends. We all went in together, but I went in to use for the GI Bill. So I was like, I'm going to use it. So I went to school at night for automotive technology while I was working in the heavy duty truck shop, because I knew that's where I wanted to end up.
Yeah, and that's amazing. And then you found Dynamic. How did that come about?
It's funny how little choices in our life totally change the direction we're going in. And one of my teachers in electronics, Glenn King, was the service manager at Capital Cadillac, and that's where Jose worked at.
Okay.
And he told me, and I was way too much of an introvert back then. He says, "You need to go meet these two guys. They're getting ready to open a shop, a little small shop in New Market."
Yeah.
Back in 1995, and I'm like, well, sure. And I'm like, I was too introvert. I was like, I didn't go anywhere. But Lee and Jose were very outgoing, and they taught me a lot in that regards over the years. But they came down and we met, and then I told them when I graduated from college at night, because I said I can't do one more thing. I'm already working 12 hours during the day and going to school 5 hours at night. Once I graduated, I actually went up part-time. Yeah. And then when we opened our second store in 2002, I went full-time, and then it grew from there. Yeah. Bought into the company and now CEO of the company. So it's been a journey.
That's a great journey though. And it actually is so amazing, because the drive and tenacity and grit, which I think sometimes we generalize the young people today as having missed, but there's still a lot of people out there who see a position or see a journey and just follow through with it. I just think that that's amazing.
It is, and I think a lot of it, if you want to see the grit out of people, is you got to give them opportunities, challenge them, and you also got to help develop them. You know, not only give them a goal, but help them get there. And I tell you, I've seen a few generations now go through the shops, and I have some of my peers and other business owners that are like, people have changed. They're not like they used to be, and I'm like, well, they're not, and that's okay. You got to find out what motivates them and how you challenge them. We have an amazing team, an amazing group of people that are driven to do good, and you got to figure that out as an owner, is what challenges people and what it takes to get them motivated, so that it's just not your cause, it's our cause. That's
the thing. And I think that that's what you guys do so well. You have some people who have been with the company, I mean, a lot of those 30 years. And that is a testament to giving them not only a job, but a career, a path if they want to follow it, or security where they need it. And that's really great.
I think one of the biggest beneficial things we ever did and learned from a business coach was we would find out our team's goals and then create career paths. And what we realized was, our growth, it's just as much for our team as it is for us. And really it's our team, because it allows us to offer opportunities and so we can promote from within. And that's one of the biggest retention tools and a great attraction tool. We've gotten some great team members because they're like, we know you develop people and help them grow. And that really, that investment pays dividends.
It does for sure. Well, if you need anything to do with your car, bumper to bumper, Dynamic Automotive can help you. 7 locations now, most in Frederick, one just outside. And it's dynamicautomotive.com.
.com.net, we got them both.
Oh, there you go. Smart. This is Dwayne Myers. He is a huge part of our community, and that's why we like to support those businesses as well. They give back in huge ways. You guys do a lot with local nonprofits, giving back with your big, you do a car show each year and donate back, plus everything you do in our community. We really thank you and are so happy you're part.
Thank you, Danny. And really, I tell business owners, especially new ones, the best way for a small business to be successful in the community is to invest in it.
I agree.
And in time, you do it without expectations, but it always circles around.
It does. It does for sure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Danny.